Jennings is no longer the spring chicken he once used to be. But now it is the turn of Jennings minor to start his education.
Well, I really don't know where to send you, young Jennings minor. We seem to have tried everywhere. Pinbury, Tinbury, Binbury and Dinbury. But none of them seem to fit the bill.
Is it really necessary for the school to have Bury in its name?
It was always good enough for me, so I don't see why it shouldn't be good enough for young Jennings minor here.
Here, how about this one? Kimbolton. They sent us a video.
Ah, video, yes. Latin for I see. Video, vidias, vidiat.
No, dear. Video. Like the nice man in Rumbelow showed us.
Oh, yes, of course, a video. Oh, well, we might as well take a look. I'll tell you what, we'll watch this, and you, young Jennings minor, will go and do some light reading. Right. Here we go, then.
I am delighted to be able to have this opportunity to tell you something of recent developments in the school. In the year 2000, we shall celebrate our catacentenary, and probably the most significant step taken by the governors during our 400-year history was the decision in 1952 to acquire the castle and its grounds. Many of our building developments in the past have been funded through appeals, and whilst this remains as an important means of achieving some of our objectives, the governors have also been able to provide new facilities through capital borrowing. In order to provide our pupils with the best possible amenities in a growing competitive market, the school has been developing at an ever-increasing pace in recent years. In 1988, we opened the prestigious Donaldson Laboratory Complex, providing the physical sciences with facilities second to none. Physics and chemistry are taught as separate sciences throughout the school, and we enjoy a strong reputation for our results and the steady stream of top-quality candidates who enter medicine or go to read the natural sciences at university.
Used to call it stinks in my day.
Hooray, 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 misery's on the way. There are bad times around the corner. There are dark clouds hurtling through the sky.
Prior to this, our senior pupils had a daily trek to the prep department, where the original 1920s laboratories had been located. Once these areas had been released, we were able to create new classrooms and a much-needed assembly hall in the prep. Along with the gymnasium, built as part of the previous appeal, this lifted the prep's facilities to a new and impressive level. The old temporary classrooms, now redundant, were moved to the main campus, where they became a much-needed base for outdoor pursuits and the Duke of Edinburgh's award.
Outdoor pursuits? Oh, yes. Like our trip to the Himalayas.
Mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the midday, out in the midday, out in the midday, out in the midday, out in the midday sun.
It is some years now since the governors decided to give up boarding in the preparatory department. However, the boarding community in the senior school is thriving, particularly following the initiative to introduce girl boarders in 1988. The imaginative programme of refurbishment and extension in White House has produced facilities of a very high standard. Kimbolton House too has undergone a major facelift.
Ah, yes. I remember my old boarding house.
You are a room with a view.
The many initiatives in education in the last decade have themselves created the demand for new facilities. Technology has moved at a rapid pace, and pupils must leave school with the necessary skills to enter the place of work with confidence. It was with this in mind that we provided a new computer centre in 1990, so that information technology could be taught effectively. The siting of the department adjacent to the design department enables pupils to carry out computer-aided design work prior to returning to the workshops and putting their design ideas into practice. The main computer laboratory is for the day-to-day teaching of junior classes, whilst the adjacent room is available throughout the day for senior pupils to use the machines in their work in other areas of the curriculum.
Computer-aided design work? I used to manage perfectly well without computers. Well...
The castle is essentially the school's nerve centre and houses the headmaster's department, the staff common room and working areas, the library, careers centre, A-level classrooms and a variety of common rooms. The main Spanish teaching room is equipped with high-tech listening and video equipment, and full use is made of the satellite dishes on the roof to record programmes direct from Spain and France. The area beneath the portico, formerly the Duke of Manchester's wine cellar, provides an area for pottery, sculpture and photography. This has the disadvantage of being divorced from other art areas in the Spinney block, and the Governors and I are currently reviewing the provision for art, and we see this as an important project for the future. The Muse area provides a variety of rooms for activities, but the two most important aspects of these buildings are the music school and dining hall. The music school contains the rooms necessary for individual lessons and practice, and a new teaching area has now been provided equipped with the keyboard network, which is so essential for GCSE teaching.
Ah, the sound of music. My violin recitals used to bring tears to the eyes.
Hockey is the major game for girls in the autumn term, and for boys in the spring term. The benefits of the all-weather pitch have been felt with noticeable improvements in the level of playing skills and of our results. Adjacent to the heated outdoor swimming pool, this site was the clear favourite for the location of the handsome new sports complex. In addition to the main hall, squash courts, gymnasium and weights room, the project enabled the school to upgrade its changing facilities for outdoor games.
Sports complex? It looks a little larger than my old school gym.
Citizens retire to take their clothes off and perspire. It's one of those rules the greatest fools obey, because the sun is far too sultry and one must avoid its ultraviolet ray.
All indoor sporting activities prior to 1992 were carried out in the Lewis Hall, a multi-purpose hall which has served the school well for 30 years. It is the Lewis Hall which has become the prime focus of attention for the appeal. If we can approach our target of £300,000, then we will be able to provide superb facilities for the performing arts, thus matching our developments in other areas. Although these are not easy times for appeals, if all our parent families assist with a covenant for as little as £5 per month for a 7-year period, then we shall generate the revenue required to provide this much-needed facility. The Governors and I will certainly continue with our objectives of continuing to upgrade existing facilities and to build in an appropriate manner so that present and future generations will benefit.
Well, that all seems most agreeable. A bit different to the old days, though.
It's called progress, dear.
Well, I think we ought to go and take a look for ourselves, then. Derbyshire, what the dickens are you doing here?
Oh, we're sending our son, Derbyshire Minor, to the school. None of this berry malarkey.
Oh, absolutely. What a coincidence. We're sending young Jennings Minor here to the school as well. In that case, Jennings Minor meet Derbyshire Minor. I'm sure you'll have many happy adventures together.
Waiters!
Don't put your daughter on the stage, Mrs. Worthington. Don't put your daughter on the stage. The profession is overcrowded and the struggle's pretty tough. And admitting the fact she's burning to act, that isn't quite enough. She has nice hands.
Watch out for next week's exciting episode with Jennings Minor and Derbyshire Minor in the Kim House Midnight Feast.
Sweet Mrs. Worthington, don't put your daughter on the stage.